Good morning and welcome to Tattilicious episode 5. I wanted to share with you today how much I have done over the week for our corset, and I also wanted to share with you that I have noticed that there has been a lot more attention on Facebook and other places as far as young onset Parkinson's is concerned. But first things first, corset is more important. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. If you went to my page, then you saw how I printed out the pattern. And I want to show you. That means I have to move the camera and show you some of the things that I have gathered here. Okay? Let me get up a little bit. Okay. If you see, this is the first pattern. I had to kind of put it all together, and this is the front part. Now I changed this a little bit around because that is what I do. Here's the placing for the spoon basque, which of course on this part would be this way around. You see? The spoon basque is supposed to hold the fat in. I'm not using metal. This is fairly hard material. And I will place this, and then I will probably, I'm thinking black to go over this, just to have the color difference. I like to play with colors. Now, these are the first 3 parts of what I have done so far. You can see here, I'm not very good with my machine, but it will be very pretty once it is done. I have placed the boning channel already inside. Now what I used instead of metal is, it's a 1/4 inch plastic tubing. It is very flexible, but still has the sturdiness you need. What I will do is I will leave the rounded side on the inside, and the hole, you know, once you cut it in half, you have a hole here. This is where all this stuff will go. You see, crystals, beads, pearls, gemstones, sequins. I have light blue lace, I have dark blue lace, and I have black lace. Yesterday I got this yarn. I can do things with this. And here I have some of the pieces that need to be still attached, and I already cut. Now this is the back. You can see, and I'm sorry if I move around too much. Soon it'll be stationary again. Promise. This is the back, and if you can see, there are all the holes for the tying. What I have done is here's your front. I have added another layer on here to have this, because I want to be able to tie it both ways, in the back and the front. That's one of the changes I have made. And there'll be quite a few more coming. Okay, so now you see this is kind of what you need. You lay this paper like this, thin paper, and you lay this over your original pattern and you trace it. You see? A lot of the easiest part is sewing it all together with a machine. The hardest part will be the embellishments. That is where the work comes into, because I do that by hand and as I go. I always come up with more, and you should do the same thing. You should just use your imagination and go crazy, because that is what makes it unique. I mean, look at the colors you have. Dark blue with pretty leaves, and exactly the same blue is here. Where's the black? Well, there is none, but it goes well with it, doesn't it? So that's why I chose the black. I'm thinking that I will, you see these are the edges on the bottom. This is where I will add lace, and I will add a nice amount of all three laces. And on top I will also add lace, and I want to add sequins on the side here, beads going through the channels here. So I don't know if you can picture and imagine, but these are some of the things that you need. Now, something I've never said, why am I tattilicious? You see this? This is my tablecloth. I made this. One of my first works. Tatted. I love tatting. Hence, tattilicious. So, let me put me back on. So, I can sit down with you. And you can see me again, hopefully. And now this week has been really hard. I've been really unbalanced. I've fallen almost every day. The other day I fell in the closet, which was not fun. Thankful my daughter was in the kitchen and heard a loud thump and came and checked and saw that I was stuck. I have seen videos on YouTube posted to Facebook, and I cannot emphasize how hard it is when you're at a semi-young age and your body has no control. There are often times I talk too quiet. I don't even realize I do. Or when my face doesn't smile enough, I'm thinking I'm smiling. It is a devastating disease. And it is so slow. I think that is the worst. The slowness. I beg every one of you, please donate. Parkinson's is not an old people disease anymore. Children are afflicted, and we need to find a cure for everybody. without your help, we won't be able to. Well, I thank each and every one of you just for paying attention and just for listening to me. And I hope at least one or two of you are working on a corset with me. Now please, when you go to Google, it is so awesome. All the images you can get. You just type in free corset patterns into the search, and there are so many wonderful corsets, just the ideas you can get and the things you can do. I typed in spoon busk. I did not know what a spoon busk is. Who does? Well, there you have wonderful, wonderful corsets as well. And those are just images that you can look over and get ideas on what you want to do. Don't stick with just a pattern. Make it yours. Use your imagination and let it just roam free. Well, this should be doing it for today's episode, tattiliciousep5. I'm hoping that I will have this one done by next Sunday. No promises. But if it is, I will definitely show you. Until then, if there's anything that I need to tell you, or if you want to know anything, contact me, Facebook/tattilicious or Facebook/Christina Sly, not capitalized. And leave me a comment or go to my webpage, www.tattilicious.com. You all have a good week and wish you the best. By the way, Kathy, my love is with you. Bye.